Don't forget, keep giving us your questions in the chat. We will get to your questions in a moment. This song's easy. I don't know what the... I missed! Twice! Yours is so hard and mine is so easy. It's hilarious to see. Holy cow, Jason, that was awesome. Wow. I didn't even make it to 50. I'm sure of it. Yeah, I was nowhere near. I really probably should have started at about 50% and then gone up from there. Yeah. Wow, 86. Wow, that's fantastic. See, and you thought it was 70. You've got this wired. Just play one more time. I'm sure you'll get 95, 97. Wow, is there any other than just go away, don't try this song, is there any other advice that you could offer somebody that's trying to attempt to learn Clips of Dover? I mean, it is real. Yes. It's a lot of people's holy grail.
Yeah. What I would do with this song, or actually any song in Rocksmith, when you're playing it, try to take the whole song. Let's say you want to play it at the top level. Select the whole thing in riff repeater, max everything out to the highest, and then take the speed and slow it way down. Slow it down to 75, 80%, because it is very useful to practice things slowly. It's very useful to look and see what the notes are at a slow speed, but also to practice them slowly, because if you don't know it slowly, you don't really know it. I mean, your muscle memory can take over in some ways, but it's really useful to practice everything slowly. And that's what, before Rocksmith existed and before anything existed, guitarists would sit there in a woodshed and just play things very slowly all the time, over and over and over and over again. So luckily you can do that with riff repeater. You can take just the phrase and slow it down, change the difficulty and all that. But I mean, that's really the best advice that I can give for
No, that's
this song.
fine. I mean, like, this is the kind of song that this is gonna be a long-term project for
Yes.
most human beings. Unless you've got bionics or something, you're not going to be able to just go, oh, Cliffs of Dover.
Yes, and what helps me with this song is, I mean, I've enjoyed it, listening to it since I was probably 13 or 14 when it came out, which was quite a long time ago by my calculation. And so a lot of it's still kind of locked in my head. So even if I'm not reading the interface exactly, I still remember his melody and I can kind of hear where it goes. But that just takes time on the instrument, hearing a note and wanting to play that note. So I might hear it in my head and say, well, it's easier for me to play instead of his string skipping stuff.
Yeah, I tried it
really
his way.
Hard. It's really hard
do it.
his way, but that's how he does it. But I was like, well, it's easier for me to do it this way. So that's another bit of advice I would give is when you start learning the guitar, learn where the notes are, but also learn where they are in different positions. Learn that middle C is in 5 different places on the guitar. So you could, if something's not comfortable for you in one position, try it in another. So.
Fair point. Thank you so much for doing that,
Oh,
because
you're welcome.
Everybody was like, bravo, that was fantastic.
Oh, great.
And Mr. Luchador actually says, so what you're saying is we need to get out and build a woodshed, which is probably true.
Literally build a woodshed.
Just build a woodshed in the
Yes.
backyard.
Yeah.